I hate to tell you, but Boston is not the only place in Massachusetts. There's other places. Hello, family, friends, people of the internet. Thank you for tuning into my video and my channel. My name is Jenna, and today this video is going to be a kind of different, introduction video, I guess you could say. I'm going to be telling you 5 random or weird facts about myself. I thought, I like to be different, so instead of just sitting here introducing myself, telling you a little bit about me, might as well tell you the weird and random side of me, because I feel like we're gonna be pretty close. Okay, so in the world, there's, a lot of kind of normal fears and phobias, I guess you could say. There's also some pretty weird ones, and I have some pretty weird ones. So I'm just gonna list off a couple of the weird ones. Some of them are very, very weird, so just kind of bear with me on that one. I have a fear of elevators and escalators. I have a fear of stairs. I have a fear of Michael Myers from the Halloween movies. If you're like a horror movie person, you know exactly who that is. I have a fear of mannequins. I'll elaborate on that one a little bit. Not store mannequins, I'm not anxious to go shopping in a store because there's mannequins. Not mannequins like that. Mannequins if you go to a museum and you're randomly walking down and all of a sudden one's just kind of there or whatever. I don't like mannequins. It's kind of hard to explain, but yeah. And the last one that I'm going to talk about is I have a fear of the sound of balloons popping. If you pop balloons around me, I don't like the sound of balloons popping. It's a phobia. And if anybody knows, any, names for these, I know there's, arachnophobia and stuff like that. If anybody knows, names for these, or you have any of the ones that I listed before, comment down below. I'd love to talk to you about it because none of my friends have the fears that I do, and they make fun of me sometimes, but you know what? That's what friends do. It's all in good fun. Random fact number 2, I'm Italian, so I'm around some pretty good food. There are some foods that I really don't like that a lot of people say I'm not American for and are just really weird. And I don't know how I came about not liking some of these foods. I think I've just always not liked them. So, McDonald's. Probably one of the most American things you can get. I hate McDonald's. Hate McDonald's. I hate chocolate. I hate bread. M&M's. I hate M&M's. Hate, 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 hate M&M's. I hate milk. I hate eggs. And I hate ham. Alright, and yeah, so, some of those are weird and some of them aren't. Like I said, I can't really, 100% explain to you how I came about not liking some of them because I personally don't know. Some of them I've had since I was a child, so I think they just kind of stuck. There are some backstories with some, so in a later video or something, if you want me to tell you the backstory of some of these, then again, comment down below. Shameless promo. Alright, so the third and weird or random fact about me is that I'm from Massachusetts. I'm not from Boston. I hate to tell any non-Massachusetts resident, but Boston is not the only place in Massachusetts. I'm not from Boston, but I do find myself having a little bit of a Boston accent with some of the words that I say. I do find myself having a little bit of a Boston accent with only a select few words. A select few. One of them is definitely coffee. I say coffee like coffee. Actually, you know what? I think that's probably the only word that I can think of right now is coffee. And then going off of that, some other like words that I say really, really weird that I know I haven't heard anybody to this day say it like this are school and cool. Crayon. I mean, that one's not really weird. I know a lot of people say crayons, but I don't say crayons, I say crayon. So yeah, so those are some other words that I like pronounce kind of differently. So I guess the third one really is like words that I pronounce like weird, I guess you could say. Okay, so the fourth random and weird fact about me is that I am obsessed with Halloween, horror movies, haunted houses, like haunted houses where people jump out at you, and like going to visit like legitimately haunted houses, paranormal stuff, ghosts, anything like that. I am obsessed. I can't even tell you how many times, like literally I have on my phone right now, the day after Christmas, I put on my phone a countdown to Halloween of this year. I love the feeling of being scared. I love the feeling of fear. I love anything having to do with scary stuff, Halloween, ghosts, anything. I am a big believer in the paranormal, and like my favorite TV shows to watch are like Ghost Hunters and Paranormal State. If any of you know Paranormal State, shout out to you, because that is literally my favorite thing. And for Christmas last year, I got a box set of the whole entire every single season of Paranormal State, and I'm so sad that it's off the TV, but I have the box set so I can watch it whenever I want. So if anybody has ever seen that show, shout out to you, because I mention it to people and they're like, what are you talking about? And I'm like, okay, well, cool. The fifth random and weird fact about me is that I am going into the last semester of my sophomore year in college. So I have switched my major a total of 8 times. 8 times. Just let that sink in for a minute. Just let that sink in for a minute. And 3 out of those 8 were before I even started going to college. 3 out of those 8 were before I even started going to college. Thank you for staying to the end of this video. I don't know how long it's gonna be, but I'm sure it's probably not gonna be your very typical time length for a first YouTube video. Sorry, I just talk a lot. I'm gonna try and make it as short as possible, I promise, but if it's long, I'm really sorry. And if you're watching this right now and you stayed to the end, God bless you. I love you. Thank you so much for staying until the end and listening to my random stuff that goes on in my life and that I talk about. So, as I said, for a couple of the facts, comment down below some, random or weird, facts about yourself, because, some of those are pretty weird. So, I am with you on this one. And there's many more, but I didn't want to make this an hour-long video. So these are probably like the top ones I could say, but there's some other really weird ones, which is for another video, because that's what YouTubers do. I hope you enjoyed it. I hope you enjoyed watching me make a fool of myself in front of a camera. You're welcome. This is my introduction back into YouTube, because I've been YouTubing for a very long time and people don't know because stuff happened in the past and all my videos were deleted. All of my links to my social media stuff will be in the description bar below. I will see you all next Monday on this channel right here, and once again, thank you for watching, and hope you have a great day wherever you are in the world, and I love you. Okay. Peace and blessings. Peace and